I'm just a poor wayfaring stranger.
I tried to upload the numbers yesterday, but I couldn't get a signal. Good evening, y'all. Welcome to another Friday Trucking Numbers. I'm sitting right now in Orange, Texas at the Pilot that has the Wendy's. It's one of my favorite stops. Anyhow, this is for the week of 9/28/17. Pay miles 2160. Deadhead 518, which totals up to 2678. Load 1 478 miles, $1.36 per mile, $647.73. Right at 40,000 pounds. Load 2 232 miles, $1.88. That's $435, right at 38,000 pounds. Load 3 was 164 miles, $1.64 per mile, $402.05, 42,887 pounds. Load 4, 618 miles, $1.05 a mile, $651.03, was only 8,333 pounds. Sometimes I will take a less paying load if it's lightweight, because it saves me money on fuel. Load 5, 233 miles, $1.67, brings it to $388.96. That was 42,000 pounds. Load 6, 435 miles, $1.22 per mile, $530.92, 30,000 pounds. Alright, so that totaled up 2,160 pay miles. That's the actual miles that Snyder pays me. When I assign myself a load, I make sure I have a record of the actual pay miles. And before I assign a load, I check everything with Google Maps and make sure they're not out of whack. Alright, so total revenue was $3,055.71. Now, it was $1.41 per mile average pay miles. If you include the deadhead, it comes up to $1.14 per mile. Total, I hauled 200,908 pounds. Fuel, we fueled up 3 times. $345.55, 130 gallons. $410, 157 gallons. $302, 122 gallons. Now, friends, this is before my fuel discount. This is the actual pump prices that I put on my board. I do that for my own benefit, so whenever I figure what I'm going to get, it's always a little bit more. So on my boards, if y'all are looking at this like, oh, there's a lot of fuel. Yeah, it's a lot of fuel. But this is before my fuel discount. This is straight off the pump. And I had other expenses that rated up to $110. So altogether, fuel and my other expenses were $1,167.57 for the week. That's my variable cost. See right here, variable cost. My fixed cost, like I've told y'all, is $800 a week. So total would be $1,967.57 out for the week. So that's $3,055.71 total revenue. Subtract your variable and your fixed, and that gives you our profit. What I actually got paid, $1,088.14. Not the best week, but not the worst. I can live off of that. Everybody has a different set of bills, has different needs at home. I recommend setting yourself up a small salary, paying yourself a salary, and putting the rest up, because you never know what may pop up. Tire blowout, you hit a curb, things happen. You may have to dodge somebody. Just today I was reading a Facebook post where a lady was going down the road in her log truck, and this woman in this little white car came in her lane, while she was texting, and she dodged her and rolled her truck on her side. Luckily, she got out without getting killed. I want to touch on one thing first, then I got another thing to share. First, next week I've got something a little different and a little special. Took a little bit of work, but I think y'all will enjoy it. So stay tuned for next week. I started something this last week for my personal health. I started a new diet, and the way I'm looking at this, y'all see, I'm kind of meticulous the way I try to keep up with my stuff. I try to get it down to my cent per mile. I try to know everything I can about my business. I'm not perfect. I'm not the smartest man in the world, but I try. And I think that's 90% of the battle. If you try and you work hard, you will succeed. But the way I take care of my numbers right here for my business has got me thinking about my weight and my health. Now, I'm not going to release y'all my health numbers, my stats, right now. But down the road, a year or so, I may. But what I want to tell you is, I'm going to start running my body like I run my business. Because if you can't keep your body in the seat, your business is going to fail. I have a couple health issues that have drove me to find a proper diet that I can make work for me. And in the process, I've learned some things that I'm not going to share right now. I don't trust some folks out there. Anyway, that being said, run your body like you run your business. Keep up with your blood pressure. Keep up with your weight, your BMI, everything. Write it down. Stay on top of it. Count your calories. Count your nutrients that are going into your body. Study your health like you do these YouTube truckers. I recommend getting on YouTube, searching out diets, searching out people that have lost a lot of weight, taking their advice just like you do these truckers that have been in the business for multi years. Even the ones that haven't been in here 20 years, you can still learn some things from these youngsters that are up and coming, because they are battling things that we didn't have to battle so much back in the day. And they're coming at it from a new perspective. So y'all old hands, don't be afraid to learn from the new hands. And y'all new hands, I recommend you listen to some of the old guys. I know some of them are kind of a pain in the rump to listen to, but if you can get past that, listen to them and you'll learn a lot. Try to make a friend out of one or two of them, and you never know. They may actually help you become more successful. And I've done the math, and on this program with the truck paid off, you can easily make $100,000 a year. That's pretty good money. I don't have a college education. Here's a little secret. I don't even have a high school diploma. So take that and put it in your hat. This is good money for a man that's not well educated. For a man that come out of Mississippi where the jobs are few and far between. So I'm building myself up, and I'm educating myself every which way I can. And everybody should do the same thing. But take your health just as seriously as you do your business. Keep your butt healthy so you can keep your butt in the seat and drive that truck. Because this job is not the healthiest job in the world. I've told y'all before. It's not a job that you really want to retire on. You want to be able to have other trucks running for you so you can get out of that truck and go home and change oil, change tires, dispatch, do that end where you're not sitting on your butt for 12 hours a day. Well, I'm going to let it go at that. But that's just what I've been thinking this last week. And already I've lost a few pounds, and I'm hoping I can lose a lot more. And like I say, down the road, I may include that journey in with some of this journey. But next week, I have something that I think is kind of cool. And some of y'all that like numbers and everything may enjoy it. So stay tuned for next week. God bless. Keep it between the ditches.